Hello. Check, 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 check. There is some setting. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Hello, mic check. Hello, hello, mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Good morning, everyone. Wonderful weather out here at Cedar Farms. The first game today is between Star Riders and Franklin Royal Challengers. Franklin Royal Challengers making an early inroads by getting Collins' wicket early on. Lakshmi taking Collins' catch in short third man. Wonderful bowling by Krishna. The batsman at crease is Madan Adala and Manas. That's a one down, long on. Manas looking pretty good, trying to rotate strike and feed the strike to Maddie. Krishna has been in very good form, coming off of a great MCPL season. where he bowled some really good overs and some big wickets for him. That's a good drive. Still goes for one. Marmik fields it on mid off. Nashville Star Riders have gone off to a swift start. A few boundaries from Maddie. Some clear hitting. Ooh, that's a good ball on his pads. Trying to sneak a single, but there was no run. Sujit is quite quick there. A very safe pair of hands, Sujit, as a wicket keeper. These are very testing conditions for a wicket keeper, considering the ball keeps low sometimes. Again, a very good length that Krishna is bowling in. No chance for the batsman to get under the ball. FRC doing all things right today. They got the prized wicket of Colin early on, who could be very dangerous if he gets on. Ooh, that was a catch. I think that's a drop. I think that hit the bottom of the Maddie's bat. That was a chance. They're keeping the scoreboard ticking. Coming from this end is Mitul Bhakta, who is a right arm medium pacer. Relies a lot on swing early on. The field for Maddie has been consistently long on and long off, being outside. Mitul to Maddie. That's a good ball on the leg stump. That's a wide ball. Our two umpires for today, Gideon Pakinathan and Sai Boda. Quite experienced in umpiring. Gideon has been a senior umpire and he has umpired in one of high profile games all across Nashville. Very accurate. Sai is the new upcoming umpire. He's a very good player of cricket. Recently got started with umpiring and he has been really good in the last week's games too. That was a swing and a miss from Maddie, trying to cut the ball towards point. Three fielders behind the square in the point. There's a point, there's a backward point and a short third man. Oh, check this shot. I think that's a very good slow ball from Mithul. Falls in no man's land. They take one. It's a good battle of bat and ball, each holding their own end. The game is evenly poised right now. FRC has some good bowlers, some of whom have remained with their franchise even in MCPL. Guys like Washid, Mithul, Chetan SP, Sujit, and Krishna. That's a very good run. That's a very sharp run by Manas. Excellent batting by him. was doing a very good job batting, trying to steal those singles to keep the scoreboard ticking. That's Maddie steps out and tries to get under the ball. Washit fielding it on the long off just for one. Good backup by Lakshmi here. Field goes in for Manas, trying to save that single and trying to keep him on strike more. All the fielders being inside. One more run. That's a wide. Wide and a run. Considering a good pass score on this wicket is around 130-ish. Extras are a killer for any team. Mithul continuing. Another one. Field being really behind for Maddie. He makes use of that and takes a single in the covers area. Krishna continuing. That's a wonderful hit over the covers. Keeping a watch on the ball. Too full in length. That's one bounce boundary. Went flying off Maddie's bat. Nobody in the deep in the covers. Nashville Star Riders, after 5.1 overs, 40 for 1 with the loss of Collins' wicket. That's a very healthy score on this wicket, considering it's a low scoring track. Another hit by Maddie. That's a strong hit. I think there is no chance for the fielder to stop there. That's another boundary. Trying to capitalize on the power play, trying to get as many of this over. Last over for power play. Two boundaries in the first 2 overs. Great start to the over. How many more can Star Riders get off this over? Anything 50 plus in a power play is a very good score on this track. Another hit over the third man. That's another boundary. Three consecutive boundaries in the first three balls of Krishna, who has been exceptional until this point. Another boundary. That's a very expensive over from Krishna. Four consecutive boundaries in the first four balls. Maddie trying to capitalize as much as he can in the last over of power play. FRC has crossed 50 now. Anything above 50 in a power play is a very good score on this track. That's a dot ball finally. Last ball of the over coming up. That's a full toss and that's a huge hit. That goes for a six. Is that a no ball in terms of a height? No, I think the umpire called it as a fair ball. Maddie has stepped out a little bit. That's one of the most expensive overs that we have seen this year. 22 runs off the over. FRC after the power play is 58 for 1, which is an excellent score to get started. FRC's vice captain Chetan trying to rush everybody as there is a 60-second limit. As there is a 60-second limit before starting the over. Between the overs, the team has to bowl the first ball within 60 seconds. That speeds up the game a lot and also has some effect on the overall quality of cricket in the region. Marmik Patel is a right arm off spinner. Bowls more flat and into the pitch. Somebody with that kind of an action tends to get a lot of turn on this pitch. Four fielders outside. That's an excellent shot by Manas. That goes for a boundary. That bounced way too much. Rocking back and easily hitting over the point. Hassan Miran in the point area had no chance. That was a lot of bounce for a spinner. Very intelligently navigated by Manas, who's looking very good on this pitch. Four fielders outside now. The long on coming in. That's a wide ball. FRC team advising Mamik to bowl more on the wickets. That's that's another boundary by Manas. That's excellent batting. That's a full toss. Steps out, gets right under it. The fielder who came in from long on, it just crossed that fielder, and that's a boundary. The outfield has been exceptional here. The ball is racing out to the boundary each time it crosses the 30-yard circle. Fielders are Fielders have to be on point and come behind the ball to stop it. An expensive start to the over. Fielder setting the long on fielder being set as halfway. They are anticipating that Manas is not able to clear the boundary. That's another wide. Oh, that's a no ball. The ball pitched outside the pitch, and the umpire has deemed it as a no ball. It is a free hit now to Manas. Mamik changing ends. Ah, that's a good shot down the ground for just one. Manas is disappointed that he could not convert a free hit. FRC losing their way a little bit with their bowling. Excellent shot. That's a full toss. Converted it again. That's another boundary from Madan. Marmik Patel struggling a little bit with his length. The toss up balls haven't worked for him. Each time he has tried to toss up, it's been a full toss, and batsmen have done everything right to capitalize on it. That's another single. That's an overthrow. Almost cost them another run. Subba backing up. Last ball of the over from Mamik to Manas. Manas again, chance for a two in the gap, just one. That's a great over for Star Riders. Multiple boundaries coming off that over. 17 runs in total. Star Riders have been racing up. Their current run rate is more than 10. After the end of 7 overs, they are 75 for 1. That's an exceptional run rate of 10.71 on this wicket. The current partnership is 61 and 34 balls. Both the batsmen looking extremely good and well set. Manas being very intelligent on when to look for those boundaries and rotating the strike. The new bowler from that end is Srimant, who had an exceptional season last TNPL, who was the best bowler and the MVP. Bowls some right arm over with off spin, gets a good amount of turn off the track. That's a good shot by Manas. That's a huge hit. That's a six. Got right under the ball and it misses the fielder by a couple of yards, and that's an exceptional hit. What a welcome to the star bowler of last year. Manas looking very good in his batting. He's capitalizing his chances. Looks like this is going to be another expensive over. Another hit, and that's out. That's a great catch. Manas trying to get under the ball, but could not clear it. Probably fell 5 to 7 yards inside. That's a great catch by Naren Patel. Coming running in and a low catch. Some exceptional batting by Manas there. Did the job for his team. Scored 18 runs of 12 balls with 1 6 and 2 boundaries. Madan Adala still on the crease with on 46 of 27 balls. The new batsman in is Raja. Raja has been in good form, has been scoring a lot of runs since last year. Even the first game, I think he scored a quick 20-22 for his team. Very eventful over. The first ball went for a six, and the second ball went for a wicket. That's a dot ball going to the pitch of the ball. That's an excellent shot by Raja, finding the gap, and that goes for a boundary in the covers. Opening the face of the bat and slowly guiding it towards the covers. Mamik Patel, who was in the long off, gave a good chase, but the ball beat him to the boundary. Ten runs of the over already. Fielder going back in the covers. Four fielders outside now. It's a dot ball. I think Star Riders can easily afford a few dot balls here. They are way ahead in the game with 85 runs. Another single to Raja. At the end of 8th over, Star Riders are 86 for 2. Mithul coming back to bowling again. FRC has three spinners, Srimant, Marmik, and also Vijay, who bowls leg spin. It'll be interesting to see how well Vijay does when he comes on to bowl. He might get far more turn on this pitch. Four fielders outside on the boundary. Our very own Chetan SP standing at long off. Exceptional fielder. Much better talker. Sneaking in one with the field being all the way in the 30 yards. He's still being spread out for Maddie. I guess they're happy to give him singles. Trying to get a few silent overs. Still a one. That's a very good ball on the wicket. Still get a one. FRC happy to give out singles. The score being currently so high, FRC is easy to able to just keep it silent for a while. Four singles in this over in the first four balls. Star Riders also looking to take a breather so that they can come back harder. This is some good cricket here. Pulling the field in a little bit, especially the fielders within the 30, trying to stop those singles. Exceptional fielding by Subba. That's a great effort on the field. That's a very good ball. Great comeback. Great comeback by Mithul, converting it into a great over. Just four of this. Star Riders are 90 for 2 after ninth over. Mithul has been very economical, bowling 2 overs and giving up just 11 runs. Most of the other bowlers for FRC have gone for runs. Srimant continuing from the gazebo end. What a hit from Maddie. That's an exceptional shot. What a pickup over square leg. A tossed up delivery from Srimant. Maddie waited for it and just whipped it over square leg. And that is a 50 up for Maddie. Exceptional batting. Trying to convert his batting. Very good application of skill today. Waiting for the bad balls and he has been rotating strike whenever there was good balls. Five fielders outside now. Game racing away from FRC. That's a reverse sweep and that's an exceptional shot. That's a boundary. Very innovative shot considering an off spinner and the ball coming into him. He was able to connect it and pick a boundary out of it. And that's 100 up for Nashville Star Riders. Excellent batting, and this has been the most explosive batting performance in all of the history of TNPL. The probably the quickest 100 that we have seen in this tournament in both the editions of it. Another giant six by Maddie, a full toss, and the ball goes directly on the gazebo. A humongous hit. Srimant, not in his usual element, has been tossing up the ball way too much, giving a lot of time. Batsman is easily getting under the ball and hitting it as long as he can. That's a great ball. But from our angle, it looks like the impact was a little outside. Another cut, Lakshmi, and a misfield. Ball going behind. There isn't much. That's and the batsman sneak 2 runs. That's a great cut shot, and a misfield from Lakshmi gave the batsman 2 runs. That's the last ball of the 10th over. Rotating strike, taking the single after a great over. Star Riders have been exceptional in their batting effort. That's 18 runs of this over. Madan Adola on 67 of 35 balls with 3 sixes and 9 fours. That's a 10 over break for the game. Batsman trying to get some refreshments. After 10 overs, National Star Riders are 109 for 2. Welcome back. Mithul continuing from this end, from Mill Creek end. It's a good slower ball. That's a what? That's a run out. That was a disaster run out. That was an unnecessary run out. Raja indicating that there was no run there considering it was going to the fielder. Maddie looked very, very set. He looked like he was going to score a century today. Unfortunately, he is run out now. The the fielder being Vijay. The next batsman in is Mihir, a very good batsman down the who plays more in the V. Has scored a lot of runs in the recently concluded MCPL tournament, but this is a different surface, and the bowlers have a edge on this one. That was a much needed breakthrough for FRC. A lapse of judgment after the break. Mithul's over turning out to be a very good one for FRC. That's a good ball. That's a very good ball again. The ball just stopping while it's on the pads. Batsman trying to get off strike. Two more balls to go this over. And that's over. There's one more ball. Turning out to be an exceptional over. Just one run of this over. Mithul bringing his team back into the game, giving just 4 runs in his last over and just one run, and possibly a second run this over. That's a great effort on the field by Subatu. FRC putting some brakes on National Star Riders here. After 11th over, they are 111 for 3. Quite a lot of batting left for Star Riders, but these are two very experienced batsmen who can take this game deep and put on a very competitive score. Like we mentioned, a par score on this wicket has been close to 130. FRC has had a very slow start on this game, but they are trying their best to claw their way back. And Star Riders have gotten off to a great start. They're already 111, close to the par score. Anything above 130 is an excellent score on this wicket. Naren Patel starting off. Oh, that's a misfield by the wicketkeeper. Sujit. A good cover up by Vijay. Naren Patel coming from gazebo end. Slight delay in the throw, and the batsmen sneak in a second run here. Moshid had a small fumble there that led to the batsman sneaking in another run. The covers being completely empty. Naren Patel making a change now. Covers is Raja's strength area where he scores most of his runs. That's another wide, and the wicketkeeper misses. Ball running off. It doesn't have the steam in it to reach the boundary. That's a no ball. The ball pitching outside the pitch. This is a disastrous start for Naren Patel, who is an exceptional bowler in these conditions. He was quite instrumental in helping FRC win the championship last year. A free hit coming up. Wide ball again. Trying to bowl wide to the batsman. Hmm. The free hit continues. Another miss by Sujit. It's an bottom edge from Raja. Star Riders not able to capitalize on the free hit. Already 8 runs in this over in just 2 balls. FRC are 119 for 3 after 11.2 overs. Naren Patel continuing. That's a good ball. That's a great fielding by Subha, who has a tumble to stop the ball. A misfield here would have easily given one more run to the batsman with the mid-wicket fielder being back at the boundary. Mihir finally on strike. That's a very low ball, and that's out. The ball kept really low, and Mihir had no chance to stop it. Naren making a comeback with a very good wicket in this over. We have a new commentator joining us, Siddesh Babal. Good morning, Siddesh.
Good morning, good morning. It's a bit of a gloomy morning, but that's okay. A bit of a slight breeze, keeping the fielders cool, but good start from Nashville Star Riders, excuse me. 120 for 4 in 11.4 overs. Uh, Started by a brilliant innings by Madan, 67 off 37 balls with 9 fours and 3 sixes. And also well supported by Manas Mittal, scoring a brisk 18. At the crease now are Raja and Avinash, with 2 balls to go in the 12th over. That looks straight again. Must have pitched outside the leg stump. Excuse me, seems like that was the last ball of the over. So National Star Riders 120 for 4 after 12. New bowler is Vijay. He's a really good leg spinner. I think would be quite difficult to play on this pitch, and I think bowling him in the middle overs like this is the correct move. There's a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep extra cover, and a slightly deep backward point, who is not all the way at the boundary, but at 3/4. Good bit of turn there, but it is a wide ball. This one's slightly shorter. Slap through the deep extra cover boundary, and it's a bit of a misfield, and the ball's gone for 4. Slightly shorter ball. It sat up for the batsman to hit, and it was timed well. Second boundary for Raja. He moves on to 16. Short again and hit in that same area. Not timed as well this time. It'll only be a single. Vijay just needs to try and pitch it up a little bit more and make the batsman commit to the front foot. Like that. That's a better ball. That falls in the gap where that deep backward point is. It'll be a single. But I think that's the length that all spinners need to bowl on this pitch. Make the batsman commit forward, and then I think the pitch will do the rest. Now I see a fielding change. Deep mid wicket comes inside, and the short mid wicket fielder moves to the offside. So just the two fielders on the leg side. Shorter ball kept a bit low. And they'll sneak two leg buys. Interesting field. I think the bowler has to keep the ball outside the off because any room on the leg side that'll be hit away. Just like that. A bit of a yes, no, bit of a misfield, but no harm done. This time flighted. This is up. Straight to long on. Takes it easily. Good catch by Lakshmi there. Just had to run in slightly. It wasn't timed at all by the batsman. And the fifth wicket down now. Raja goes for a well-compiled 17. National Star Riders 129 for 4. Excuse me, 129 for 5. think with 7 overs to go, I think the next 2, 3 overs, the batsmen need to build a partnership because the run rate is already good, 10 and over on this pitch. That is above par, I'd say. So I think Star Riders are in a good position, and if they can really try and capitalize in the last 2 to 3 overs, they'll be set for a good total. Here's Shremont again. Shorter, and that kept low, and that's gone straight through. This is the last thing that the Star Riders would have hoped for. Going from 110 for 3 when Maddie got out, now all of a sudden 129 for 6. Intelligent bowling from Shremont. Just using the pitch, keeping it outside off, and letting the ball do the work. So now 6 down with still 7 overs to go. Again, as I mentioned before, it's really important to build a partnership, even if the next couple of overs aren't big ones. But will be difficult with momentum now on the FRC side. The field is kept the same. There's a deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, cow corner, long on, and a long off. So the offside square on the offside is left open. But I think I'd expect the same sort of length and line to any batsman who comes in. New batsman is Saikoya, first ball. And flighted outside off. I think he was sort of in between playing that and leaving that, just hits the pad. Again, that seemed more of a leg break from Shremont there. Another dot ball, but well watched by Saikoya. Flight it up. Oh, it's a good take. A lot of turn, maybe a missed stumping opportunity there, but it was very difficult. Really good take by Sujit, the keeper there. And again, outside off. Keeps that line. Really good bowling from Shremont. After his first 2 overs actually went for a good amount of runs. He's come back. That's a wide. But he's come back with a wicket on the first ball in this over, and then 4 straight dots with 1 ball to come. Again, it's turning quite a bit. That's called wide again. And a dot ball to finish. So Nashville Star Riders 131 for 6 after 14. A really good over by Shremont. That over went for just 2 runs with a wicket. And Vijay comes back for his second over. Had a good finish to his last over. The first ball was a wide, then a four, and then came back and took a wicket on his last ball. And the batsman on the crease is Samir. Hasn't faced a ball yet, has been watching the mayhem from the other end. This time slightly short again. Misses out on the cut, bottom edge. That's a good shot, waited on it. Hit through the offside. Will be a couple of runs. Probably not timed as well. Ball just kept a bit low. Interesting sort of field. Seems FRC are going a bit more aggressively now. There's a short mid wicket and extra cover and a cover. With again that deep backward point at sort of 45. That's pushed on a length. Again, a bottom edge. Just trying to work it off the back foot isn't going to be the most successful option. I think you really have to get forward on this pitch and play right under where it pitches. Oh, big appeal. Umpire says height. May have just pitched outside leg as well. Really good bowling though from Vijay. He's just kept the pressure on. That's flighted up, smacked through the offside. It'll just be a single. To long off, well covered by Marmik Patel there. Again, these middle overs, as we've seen before, it's really difficult to play against the spin and against the slow bowlers. Just 3 off this over so far. And that's how it'll stay. Blocked by Saikoya. NSR 134 for 6 after 15. Just the 5 overs to go in the innings. And Srimant comes on for his last over. A wicket off the last one. I think it's important for him to just keep flighting it up, just let the pitch do the work, get as much turn and revolutions on the ball as possible. So it looks like squarish, square leg, if you can call it that. A cow corner, a long on, and a long off. And 5 fielders inside the circle. Never mind. 5th fielder in the deep goes out at deep backward square leg position. But doesn't seem to be on the boundary. He's just a couple steps in. Flighted up again, played off the back foot for a dot. Good fielding there by Vijay. That's flighted up. Hit straight to the cow corner fielder. It'll just be a single. Now back on strike comes Sai. He's faced 6 balls. Still not off the mark. And Misfield allows them to rotate the strike. That was hit hard, but really should have been stopped there. Oh. Stayed low, but I think that's the ball that you really just have to get on the front foot. Maybe on AstroTurf, that ball can be played off the back foot and cut through point, but much more difficult to do so on the turf. That's hit away to the leg side, just be a single. Bit of a fumble, but covered it up well. That's hit straight. And it's hit straight to the fielder. Or is it? They'll have a look. Has he taken the catch inside the boundary? Looks like he has. Umpire's giving it out. Probably wasn't out of the middle of the bat. Went straight down the long off fielder's throat. Again, wickets through the middle phase. As we've seen. Now, Star Riders 137 for 7. After 16 now, we're in the death over phase. Just the 4 overs to go. I think National Star Riders would be targeting 30 to 40 runs. But again, they are 7 down, so we'll see how they approach this back end. I think decently large slip up in the run rate, though. At the end of 10 overs, the score was 109 for 2. Last 6 overs have only gone for 28 runs. They've lost 5 wickets. So new batsman is Kishan. He'll have to do a really good job in partnership with Samir here to build up that score, get to that 160, that 170. And as Vijay back on, again, with that deep backward point at the halfway point between the 30-yard circle and the boundary. No deep square leg out, which is interesting, but he has been bowling to his field and keeping it outside off. Forgot my hat in my car. It's getting hot. And flight it up. Oh. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss from Samir. Flight it up. That's well played. They'll get a single. Again, bit of a fumble. But no harm done, just a single. And Kishan comes out to face his first ball. And that extra cover fielder comes near the pitch, just probably to stop the single. That's a beautiful ball. Lovely stuff there from Vijay. Pitching it on leg and then, almost hitting the top of off. Really good ball. And now slip comes in as well. It's more of a gully actually. Flied it up. That's hit through the onside. Just a single to long on. Good work there from Lakshmi again. Just the 2 runs off 4 balls this over again. It's shorter and missed out. That bounce probably a bit more than expected for Samir. Oh, I think he's yorked himself there. Brilliant bowling from Vijay Chemuturi. He's just given the 12 runs off his 3 overs and taken a wicket. At the end of 17 Star Riders, 139 for 7. And new bowler is Washid coming right arm over. I think he's a bit of a specialist death bowler in these situations. Bowls quite slow. First ball pitched up, hit straight to the long on fielder though. It's kept down to just a single. Now this is the battle between Samir and Washid. Can Samir get a ball in the slot and can he convert? There's a deep backward square leg. In position. Oh! Takes a difficult bounce. It's inching slowly towards the boundary. It will get there. And Star Riders will take all the runs that they can get. As I was saying, there's a deep backward square leg. Deep mid-wicket. A very squarish deep mid-wicket. Cow corner, long on. And a long off. So again, no fielder square on the offside in the deep. Difficult one there for Vijay. Not much you can do. It just took an awkward bounce. That's in the slot. That's hit over the offside. Not timed as well. It'll be a couple. Good batting from Samir there. Anything outside off, he'll have to give a waft because there is no fielder. So 7 off the first 3 balls so far. Can they keep up this rate? This is a full toss. Not timed well. Could be taken. No, it's bounced over him. Another boundary. And another quite unlucky bounce. And that's 150 up for the Nashville Star Riders. Another good shot from Samir. That's a better ball. They sneak a single. I think if Washid picked up the ball cleanly, it would have been close. We know he's a brilliant fielder. and we know he always gives his 100% for his team. So last ball of the over. Hits it straight again, straight to long on for a single. It's a good over though, 13 off it. So Star Riders 152 for 7 after 18. I think this is the sort of partnerships that I was talking about. In T20s, it's quite difficult to forge a long partnership, but just those 20, 30 run partnerships between two batsmen can be a really big help towards the team total. And now here's Vijay coming for his last over. We'll see if they switch up the field now. I don't think they will. There's a deep cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket. And I think captain is debating whether or not to keep a fifth fielder out. And some fielding substitute mishap going on. So yes, the deep point does go towards the boundary. That's hit straight to long on. Good bowling from Vijay again. But I think he's just got to be careful now with Samir, who's got himself in. He's faced 17 deliveries. I think he's just got to be a bit careful giving it to him on the leg stump. As we know, Samir's strong at hitting the ball straight. Just like that, hasn't timed it well. Just be a single. Again, brilliant bowling from Vijay, bowling right to the field. And I think mainly understanding that at this stage, maybe wickets aren't the number one priority. Maybe it's just trying to conserve as many runs as possible. That's it straight. Over long off. Difficult one for the long off fielder. Just went over his head. Marmik is a tall man, so if he doesn't get his hand on it, not too many people will. It's a good shot from Samir. I think a really important shot as well for towards the total. So 160 comes up now for the Star Riders. How big can Samir make this over? He's got 9 off the first 4 deliveries. Bowling changed now. Vijay going around the sticks. And that seems to just have done the trick. Goes straight through Samir. Good innings though from Samir Satake. An important one I think for NSR. Well compiled, 24 off 20 balls. So the 8th wicket down. And a nice breeze comes towards the ground. Hopefully that doesn't bring any showers, but the sun is gone now, finally. It's getting too hot. Last ball of the 19th. Has played late, just a single. NSR 162 for 8. Ashok was the new batsman, and he'll be on strike again for this over. Mitul Bhakta comes back to finish a spell. Really good one so far. 3 overs, just the 13 runs given. And Sujit, the keeper, taking a chance, standing a bit more forward. Stays low. I think just stopped in the pitch a bit as well. It's just a single. It's a good shot again, but there is cover. It's a good field setting from Srimant. Just a single again. Can they breach that 170 mark? They need 6 from the last 4 to do so. Slower ball, beautifully bowled. And he's gone straight through. The 9th wicket down now for Star Riders. New batsman is Raghu. And he's blocked that. They've got a dot ball in the last over. Just the 2 to come. And a fumble from Mitul there. But really good bowling. He's given just 3 with 1 ball to come in the innings. He's put it down. They'll sneak through for a single. A tough catch, but really no harm done there for FRC. Just a single. So Star Riders finish on 166 for 9. I think really was a tale of 2 halves for them. In the first 10, looking really strong for a score over 200. They were 109 for just 2 after the first 10, with Madan batting beautifully for his 67 off just 37 deliveries. And I think Manas as well, playing really well. 18 off just the 12 ball. Those two together, after the first wicket, those two together put on 67 off just 6 overs. But through the middle phase, overs 10 through 20, really 10 through 16, not much going right for NSR. Still a really, really good score on this surface. We know that the ball can keep low at times and then just slightly take off. But maybe one more thing that should be highlighted is the number of extras that were bowled by the FRC. 24 was the number with 8 byes, 2 no balls, and 14 wides. Will that be the deciding factor between this game? I'm gonna go get water now. I'm thirsty. And we are back for the second innings. That's good. I think three main bowlers I forgot to mention for some really good spells were Mitul Bhakta with his 4 overs for 17 runs and a wicket. Extremely economical, really good bowling. And then Shremant through the middle took 3 huge wickets. And also Vijay near the death with an economy of just 5.5 and 2 wickets. So really stopping the run rate. But now, as we move to the second innings, it's Chetan, SP, the captain, and Hassan coming out to open in their chase of 167. And Mihir, the NSR captain, starting out the bowling. Excuse me, it was Raja actually who is starting the bowling. It's a dot ball on the first ball. It's shorter, didn't rise. So good start from Raja. I think rather than trying to swing it around in the air, I think he's trying to hit the deck hard and just get the pitch to do something. That's short. And we'll wait on the umpire's decision. It is a 6. Great start from Hassan there. Just waited on it and played it behind square as there is a fielder at deep square leg. So just waited on it a tad bit more and placed it behind square. And ultimately it was timed well enough to go all the way for 6, just over the boundary rope. So a good start to the FRC innings. Oh, swing and a miss, and that's gone through Maddie's legs for 4 byes. Was a really good ball. Close to smashing into the leg stump. But all in all, it's gone through everyone, and it's 4 on the scorecard. Difficult one to take, but I think those are the ones you really have to expect and really just, instead of trying to take them in your gloves, try and just get anything on it to stop the ball from rolling away. That's flicked away through the leg side. Will be a couple of runs. Good batting here from Hassan. That's short again. Just thuds into the thigh pad of Hassan, and that'll be the over. It's 12 for no loss. And on strike comes Chetan, the captain of FRC. It's Nandan to take the second over. And he's operating with a deep mid wicket and a long off to the left hander. So it's spin on early. And that's just darted through. It's blocked out, took the bottom edge of Chetan. Madan just adjusting the fielders. That's it straight, just be a single. And now to the right hander. There'll be a long on and a long off. There was some discussion of having Mihir very straight inside the circle, but he has moved to the leg side. Still is quite straight though. That's outside off. It's kept low. Good start to the second over for NSR. Just the one run off the first three balls. And that's gone straight through. I think Hassan went for a pretty ambitious shot there, but can't fault his thinking. There was no one on the leg side in the deep, so any connection would have taken the ball for four. But fortunately, he didn't get any connection, and the first wicket down for FRC. It's 13 for 1. As in walks Mitul Bhakta. Really, really good first four balls from Nandan. Dot, one, dot, and then a wicket. This is flight. It hits straight back. Oh. Just really put his body on the line there. It's a dot ball. This hit back hard. Well stopped. It's outside off, and it is called a wide. This is flighted up, and it's hit straight. It's just a single. Mihir was quickly closing in on that ball. Couldn't put a dive in though.
Come in that corner. In the middle. Yeah, come in the middle. There. Lift that. You can lift both of them. Go around the. Okay. You can go a little bit that side. Shravan? Little bit that side. Was that a. What was that?
That's a single last ball.
Single, right? Okay, good.
So Raja comes back for a second over, and he's stopped by the umpire. Ooh, that's darted through. Swing and a miss from Mithil. So the NSR operating with a slip in position, and it's the captain himself, Mihir, and he's just taken himself out right as I say that, and put himself at sort of a short extra cover position in a catching position. That's pushed to the leg side, but there's a man there. Dot ball. Just seeing some cloud cover. It's pretty weird here. There's sun from one side and the other side is quite dark. Keep you updated about the rain. That's short again, but stayed a bit low. It's well played, well watched by Mithil. Just trying to get himself in now. I think that's really important in a big chase like this. I think it's important to get yourself set and then go hard in the middle phase or the back phase. And looks like a no ball called. Think for an overstep. So it'll be a free hit. Can Mithil use this and get off the mark and break the shackles a little bit? Since the first over, it's been quiet. That's pitched up. Really well bowled from Raja. Went wide as Mithil came down the pitch. Intelligent bowling from Raja. I think that's what we expect from an experienced campaigner like himself. Oh. Just stopped a bit in the turf there. As we see some darker clouds. I think they're called cumulonimbus clouds, I'm pretty sure. That's smacked through the leg side. It's racing towards the boundary. And it just trickles away for 4. Not timed as well, but placed into the gap. But still a good over for the Star Riders. So the FRC 20 for 1 after 3. As We see some even more darker clouds and some wind starting to come in. It's getting scary for the camera setup. I think I just felt a raindrop. It might be over. But Nandan to continue. Starts down the leg side. That's it straight. There is a long off. That's all for yeah.
Just make sure you take that out. You
Yeah.
can pause it here, okay?
Okay.
If that is the case, you take this out for now.